Today we're getting ready to go from Oregon to Washington across the Astoria Bridge. And that is a long, high bridge.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about Cape Disappointment as we cross the Astoria Bridge. Cape Disappointment is a 2,023-acre camping park on the Long Beach Peninsula, fronted by the Pacific Ocean and looking into the mouth of the Columbia River. You can gape at the breathtaking views of the North Head Lighthouse or enjoy the interactive exhibits in the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, which we really enjoyed. The park offers yurts, cabins, and unique historic vacation homes to meet your diverse lodging needs. The campground at Cape Disappointment has standard, partial hookup, full hookup, and 5 primitive hiker-biker campsites, which are available first come and first served. The park accommodates RVs and combinations of 45 feet or less in length. When making reservations in Cape Disappointment State Park, you can make your reservations 9 months in advance, which is really nice. And I believe that would be said for all of the state parks in the state of Washington. So once you cross the Astoria Bridge, Cape Disappointment is really not very far from it, and it's really a beautiful drive. We should be entering Cape Disappointment in just a couple of seconds.
Okay, we're over here at Cape Disappointment State Park, and we are in Site B100. Here's our campsite. Got the little solar lights up and my little clothesline. We have a 50-foot pad. We're doing dry camping. There's no hookups, no electric, no water, no sewer. So we have solar, so we're doing dry camping. But we have a huge, huge area, which is really nice. Hey, Ro.
Hello.
And the nice thing is the beach is like right there. And our restroom showers are right here down this little path. So I think I've got an excellent site lined up for the next 3 nights here at Cape Disappointment, and we are definitely not disappointed with Cape Disappointment. The beach is just like right there, and it's a gorgeous beach. Love this campsite. B100 dry camping, excellent.
Well, here's the beach at Cape Disappointment. We're about 25 yards from the beach, 2 campsites away. And the beach is really, really nice. So we'll be spending time out here for the next 3 days, weather permitting. Anyway, it was really kind of neat because we ran into these 2 fellas and they were dredging for flower gold. And evidently they come out here quite often, and they had quite a bit of flower gold in their little vials that they were collecting. So they had a really nice setup, and it was really cool talking to them. So far in this trip, we've hit some fantastic weather all the way up the Oregon coast and into Washington. At the Cape Disappointment Campground, you're also going to find a Cape Disappointment store, which carries a variety of items to meet your camping needs, including firewood, ice, a variety of groceries, clothing, games and toys, camping and fishing supplies, and propane. They also serve up hot, fresh pizza, sandwiches, and Tillamook ice cream. The store is open weekends in March, April, and October, and daily from May to September. Delivery to your campsite is also available. And for you folks that enjoy golf, Surfside Golf Course is located to the north at Skating Lake State Park in Ocean Park, which is a 23-minute drive from Cape Disappointment. The golf course is in a beautiful park-like setting with a driving range, cafe, pro shop with rentals, pool carts and power carts, and it's open all year. And it does say open all year, and if you need more information, visit the Surfside Golf Course website. Well, we did hit one day of rain while we were out here, and that was a perfect opportunity for us to enjoy the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center, which is right on the grounds of the Cape Disappointment State Park, and it's perched on a 200-foot high cliff. The Interpretive Center tells the story of the famous explorer duo Lewis and Clark and their journey from St. Louis to the Pacific Ocean. The Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center is definitely a must-see, as well as Fort Canby, which is right there with it. And it also features interpretive trails and the North Head Lighthouse. We end up spending most of the day there. And then as far as the North Head Lighthouse, it offers sweeping views of the Pacific Ocean, Long Beach Peninsula, Columbia River Bar, and the northern Oregon coast, and it's open to visitors May to September 30th. So here's just a little bit of history on Cape Disappointment. Cape Disappointment earned its name when Captain John Mears failed to cross the River Bar in 1788. The feat was accomplished in 1792 by American Captain Robert Gray. The Lewis and Clark expedition arrived at Cape Disappointment in 1805. In 1862, during the American Civil War, a camp called Post at Cape Disappointment was established, and fortifications existed here from that date to protect the northern approaches to the mouth of the Columbia River from possible attacks by Confederate raiders or foreign fleets. It was garrisoned by Company A, U.S. 9th Infantry Regiment, and Company A, 8th Regiment California Volunteer Infantry, in the District of Oregon. In 1863, its mate, Fort Stevens, was established on the south bank of the Columbia River. And in 1864, the post was renamed Fort Cape Disappointment. Some Civil War-era fortifications still exist: the Tower, or Right Battery, Left Battery, and Central Battery. Fort Cape Disappointment was expanded and renamed Fort Canby in 1875. And by 1906, when construction finished under the Endicott program, Fort Canby became part of the three-fort harbor defenses of the Columbia River as a subpost of Fort Stevens along with Fort Columbia. The fort was further expanded during World War II. After being decommissioned in the years following World War II, the fort was turned over to the state for use as a state park in the early 1950s. Workers with the Civilian Conservation Corps helped restore the fort and improved roads and trails during the 1930s. The beach on Cape Disappointment was just so pretty that we'd like to share some of these photos at different times during the day, including sunset. We had a lot of fun taking pictures on the beach. I hope you'll enjoy.
the tide's so low, it left these pools here, and we've seen some Dungeness crab. Unfortunately, we do not have a Washington fishing license. Otherwise, we'd get our shorts on and go retrieve Dungeness crab just right from these pools. So pretty. Coming around the point here, we're going to see if we can see the lighthouse from this area. Oh, this is deep right in here, Ron. I bet all kinds of crab got left behind.
You've been road trekking with Ro and Lo. I hope you enjoyed our segment on Cape Disappointment State Park. And if you did, please do subscribe if you haven't already. And again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.